Hello, my fellow Americans. This is former President Bill Clinton. You're probably asking yourself, how much did they have to pay you, Bill, to talk about the giant-sized T-Bone network? And I can tell you right now, they did not have to pay me a single penny, as long as they don't release those photographs. Now, I'd like to start by talking about Botched podcast. Listen, I could only listen to about one or two of these guys because they're just too much, okay? They partied a little too hard, had a little too much to drink, and they're a little too crazy. But maybe they're up your alley. The Blazing Defender Report, on the other hand, that Travis Jones guy, I could definitely party with him. He's bigger than most of my Secret Service. And apparently he knows comic books too, so I guess that's kind of cool. You know, when I think about the Pokemon Go podcast, it makes me wish that I was still president so I could pardon all those cute little critters like I did for those 456 people while I was in office. I had to do a double take when I saw Toy Power, because I got confused for a second because I thought it was something else. I thought maybe that'd be something Hillary'd be into, because God knows I'm not going to touch her. But turns out it's actually collectible toys for adults, so I guess that's kind of cool too. Things were looking up for about 5 minutes for DC on screen, because the DC cinematic universe didn't seem like it sucked so much, but well, looks like it's trending back in the right direction, so fun times there. At least they're not depressing anymore, so that's a posse. Now, I know a lot of people are always wanting to ask me the same question, and I have the same answer. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Now, speaking of blowing, Chris Wisdom is over on the Breaking the Panel podcast. It's a pretty good show, I guess, but one thing that bothers me is this self-proclaimed rock god of podcasting. Now, unlike him, I actually had to work for my title. I didn't just name myself President of the United States of America, but hey, to each his own. Well, I'm pretty sure I met the obligated advertisement time for this arrangement, so these photographs better be in the mail, assholes. Alright, take care and God bless.
Hi, everybody, this is Brian Dunaway from Film Sack, Comics Coast to Coast, and various other things. And now, not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Botched mid-season break, annual mid-season break number 2. This is Tristan, and I'll be DMing our annual mid-season break episodes. Number 1, starring Dennis Robinson as...
Hi, I'm Dennis. I'll be playing Gary Blevins, 12-year-old?
12-year-old boy.
12-year-old boy.
Hi, I'm John. I'll be starring as Barry Glevins, 13-year-old boy.
You're 11. I thought we
11-year-old boy.
There we go.
Very gruff-sounding 11-year-old.
This is Philip, and I will be playing 12-year-old Drake Roscoe.
Friend of Gary
Friend
Blevins.
of Gary Marshall. What's your name? Blevins. Gary Blevins.
And what family would be complete without their favorite fluffy companion, Mr. Peanut Butter?
This is Austin, and I'm...
Mr. Peanut Butter.
He's emoting Mr. Peanut Butter, the family dog. Our brave adventurers are 3.5 children who are spending their time on family vacation at the Blevin family home, just outside of Boothbay Harbor, Maine, in a small town called Ocean Point. It's summer vacation. Everyone is off of school, and the Blevinses and Glevinses, who were joined 6 years ago in holy matrimony, are spending their time having barbecues, going out on sailing, and generally ignoring their children.
It's 2017. What year is it?
It is the year 2003, whose album is really big right now. My baby don't mess around.
Outcast.
Outcast is
T
really
Swift.
big right now.
Oh, sorry.
Jurassic 5 is still hip.
Yep.
Jurassic 5.
Yeah.
This isn't Eminem time yet, though.
Eminem.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
The Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh, yeah.
Was
yeah.
03.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Eminem
let's try that again. July 2003.
Okay.
Hot. Well, it's Maine, so.
It's a nice 78 degrees.
It's rumid.
No.
Oh, that's Scooby-Doo voice? No. All right.
Nay.
No.
Maybe if he's addressing the listeners, it's a Scooby-Doo voice, but if he's addressing us...
No.
Out of character.
Okay.
Out of character. That's your out of character voice.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
That's the thing.
You can
PB, what happened to the sandwiches?
I don't know.
All right.
All right, just...
The ride up is very long, and they only have your parents only have 3 mix CDs, and they just play them on repeat.
Okay.
It's all Tom Petty.
Where are we from originally?
Where are you from originally?
South Central Pennsylvania.
Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Sure. We'll just go with that.
The ride from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania to Ocean Point, Maine takes about 12 hours and 35 minutes without traffic.
And they're playing the same 3 CDs.
Same 3 CDs over and over again.
As the friend, am I in this car?
You are in
Yeah.
this car.
Am I in the car or am I in a cage? on
iPods
top?
are a thing.
Or
No, you're in the front seat. It takes an exit on the highway to a road that winds around a rocky pine-covered coast. It is dark when the family finally pulls into a gravel driveway. Everybody wake up and say hello to your grandparents. They stayed up just to see us when we got in.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Language.
It's Central PA. Have you been on a school bus?
Have you been to Gettysburg, Phil?
2003 in the boonies. Everyone curses up a storm.
All right.
They're not your grandparents,
They're not my
Drake.
grandparents, so
You don't have to wait if you don't want
my
to,
grandparents are dead.
Drake. You're lucky, Drake. I wish mine were dead.
Yours are very nice.
No,
Hi,
They
Grandma Arlene. How are you?
Hi, Barry. I painted another flower for you.
Oh, I love it.
There's some tea and cookies on the table by the fireplace.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, hello, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Peanut butter loves cookies, too.
That's why he's overweight. He is a bit tubby.
we did bring his shots.
What kind of dog did you say he was again?
A fat dog.
That's not a breed. He's an updog.
I'm an Akita.
I was gonna say, I think it's an. It's an Akita.
Oh, that's
I don't know
seems
what
very
that is.
oriental.
This is 2003 with elderly grandparents.
Everybody just getting out of the car.
Yeah, I'm
have
just
some
gonna
tea
get-
and cookies.
I'm sniffing.
I'll probably just grab cookies and
I got a 9 to
unload in
sniff.
the room.
What do I smell?
You smell tea, cookies, and mothballs.
I'm going to the cookies.
Mothballs.
You see Gary Blevins there, shoving his face full of cookies.
Yep.
That's why Gary's fat.
I'm sitting at attention waiting for cookies because I roll a good boy check and I pass.
I look around to make sure none of the parents are watching, and then when
They're busy carrying luggage and talking to their parents.
I toss him like 4 cookies.
I go fucking ham!
Yeah.
Cookies!
I
Been in a
toss him-
fucking car for 12 hours.
But I toss him under the table, so if anyone walks in, they don't immediately see him eating cookies.
Yeah, I went crazy.
Yeah, he gets dog zoomies and carries all 4 cookies around into the corner and just throws them onto the carpet.
Okay. I'm giving him butt rubs while he eats butt
Ooh, yeah. yeah.
scratchers.
Gary, we want some cookies, too.
No, that's all the cookies. Sorry. As I stuff the
Damn it,
last 4
Gary.
cookies in my pocket for Drake later.
Your younger brother sounds a lot older than you.
I have a pituitary issue.
All right.
You know how there's always those reports of people from, I forget if it's Puerto Rico or some other country that
It's Puerto Rico. It's
They-
another
they
country.
bring them over. I said, or some other country. Bring them over to like have them play baseball, but they forge their papers, so they're like actually 18 or 20.
Yeah, El Salvadorian
Japan.
little
It's him.
leaguers.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. He's actually like 32 years old.
11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Have you ever seen
He's 6 feet tall.
Hannah Montana?
Uncle Barry.
Yeah.
I guess I'll use the restroom since I was in the truck.
So Mr. Blevins shows everybody to the respective rooms. There is a guest room where Drake Roscoe can stay. Gary and Barry are sharing a room upstairs at the end of the hallway.
Is there a fireplace
There's a fireplace downstairs
with like a big old carpet?
Yep.
That's where I'm sleeping.
All right.
Is it one bed or two beds?
It's a bunk bed.
There's two single beds.
It's
in
one
your shared
bed.
room. So it's like a door.
Okay, that's fine.
And then left and right, two single beds. Straight ahead is a dresser.
Okay. I pick my
pretty
bed
small.
and throw my shit on it.
And a window over the dresser.
I picked the same bed. No, I
Yeah.
picked the other bed.
I was gonna say,
How many bathrooms are there?
There is
5.
a half bath downstairs and a full bath upstairs.
Oh, so vacation house. All right. 2 bathrooms and a downstairs.
1.5 bathrooms.
Got it. I was thinking this was a cabin for some reason.
It's like an up-class cabin.
No, so like
No,
it's
it's like a beach house, bro.
Yeah, it's a
cabin.
beach house. So yeah.
yeah. So there's a gravel driveway with a yard, a garage, but you couldn't really fit a car in it. It's just like a
garage.
septic tank and a water heater and a workbench, and then next to on top of that garage is like a little deck with.
It's a big deck.
It's a deck that
It's
has
just what I got.
It's just a little dick.
wrought iron like
Yeah, it is.
picnic
It's
table
as hard as it is. Hard as iron.
with an umbrella.
I'm
And then-
13.
Yeah,
I've been masturbating for years.
exactly. And then there's behind that deck, there is a sunroom,
A kid jerking off.
the living room with a. Yeah, you are staying in the sunroom, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I am.
There's a sunroom. There's
Full glass windows.
a living room with a fireplace that goes into a dining room, off of which is the half bath and the kitchen. Then there's upstairs with the bedrooms and the full bath.
Got it. What's the view look like? Reception. Botched.
Across, it's dark out. There's fog. Looks like fog.
You went to
Maine.
the bathroom and didn't turn the lights on.
I'm just in the bathroom.
Oh wow, it's really dark day out here.
where's the beach?
Where's the beach?
It's Maine. There is no beach.
I also look with a 22.
Through the fog, you can see across a very small, like barely 2-lane road. People would probably have to like pull off to the side of the road to let other cars go by. And then like directly across the street there is another house, but that house kind of ends and there's rock just like sheer down 15 feet and it's ocean after that.
Okay.
So it is a beach house.
Yeah. We're just on the opposite side from the beach, right?
You're across the street from the beach.
Okay.
Is there like a
Quote-unquote.
boardwalk here, or is
Nope.
it just a coastal beach?
Just
with
a coastal beach.
some lighthouses
there-
on a
across-
rocky
like-
hill.
Maybe 200 yards out, there's an island with some trees on it. It's small.
Is there a walkway down to the beach since this is a 15-foot drop?
There is, but it's on the property of the house across from you. There's like a little railing and some
Yeah.
stairs that go down. Because
Okay.
at low tide, you can go down there.
Yeah. Okay.
How many years have the
The Blevins
Blevins been coming up to this?
about 7 years. Their entire memory, really.
Okay.
So then they're pretty savvy with.
Yeah, they know what to
They know
do.
where everything
They know
is,
what's
yeah.
up. They know that tomorrow morning you're going to go to the Ocean Point Inn and have breakfast, and you can order whatever you want. It's great.
What about the Glevins?
The Glevins and the Blevins joined households when they were ages 2 and 3, so you've
Okay.
all grown up together.
So a long while.
Oh, I thought he said 6 years ago is when he joined
7.
the
I'm
house.
saying you've been doing it for 7 years, but you
Well,
can't
no.
remember past
Before that, you said our
Did-
parents got married 6 years ago.
You did say that.
it. Well,
So
shit.
about 6 years.
So when you were 5 and 6, your families joined houses, both alike, and shit. What's that Shakespeare line?
No
Oh well, fuck it. 2 houses, both alike, and something, and they got married, and they were the Blevinses and the Glevinses.
Okay. So I've been
Then
coming
they-
here 1 year longer than he's been coming here.
yeah.
Okay.
So the next morning, you wake up, take showers, and are taking a nice walk up to the inn, which is about 3/4 of a mile up the road, where you are seated for breakfast.
Alrighty.
brunch?
Breakfast.
Are we inside the restaurant?
Yeah.
You're not.
Well, I guess you're not coming.
So am I?
You're outside.
I'm outside.
In the
You're
car.
tied to a stick.
yeah.
It's really hot.
Yeah.
And you're in the
It's
car.
actually really not.
No. Maine's not
That's
a
pretty
super
nice.
hot state.
I'm enjoying myself.
That's why their ocean's so fucking cold.
It is really chill. It's like in the 40s.
50s.
Yeah.
I loved it. I would move back in a heartbeat.
It's too cold.
Not cold enough.
Well, kids, do you know what you want to eat?
I'll just take a stack of pancakes and an omelet with bacon.
Both?
Yeah.
This is why we gotta talk about portion control.
Gary, are you sure?
I'm a growing boy.
And what do you want to drink, Gary?
A Miller.
Soda for breakfast.
Malt. A milkshake.
I'll just take orange juice
There's a good boy.
and water.
This is why Gary's 165 pounds at
You're describing
12 years
You're
old.
describing me. And Barry, what will you be eating?
Barry would like biscuits and gravy.
We don't have that here. There's pancakes, eggs, bacon, Canadian bacon,
Yes.
sausage links.
Yes.
How would you like your eggs?
Yes.
Scrambled, okay. Always have to order for this one. He'll take scrambled eggs.
I'd like everything on one plate.
Hey, Austin, you're the waiter.
Sorry, what's up?
So, my son here will have a stack of pancakes and an omelet with a glass
okay.
of orange juice.
All right, we can do that.
And the skinny one will have scrambled eggs with bacon. And what do you want to drink?
Cocoa.
Do you have hot chocolate?
We do have hot chocolate, but we also have chocolate milk. Do you want that, little guy?
I would like both.
Okay,
Please.
coming right up. Do you want marshmallows in your hot cocoa?
Yes.
All right, well, I'll be right back.
Huh,
Do you
well,
have... sorry. His
Don't forget
friend,
about my friend Drake.
Oh,
Drake, what do you want?
you didn't even write anything down.
yeah, it's a steel trap up here.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys aren't gonna get what
The
you
bear
ordered.
trap. You'll linger,
I'll
bleeding
have
for a while.
ham and cheese omelet with rye toast.
Okay.
Do you have scrapple up here?
No.
No, they don't.
What is that?
Why are we here then?
Scrabble? Scrabble? Like a.
Do you
I've got the board game in the break
Like-
room because we have a break room.
All right.
All right. Yeah. So
It's easier if you just
What do you
ask
what do you
questions,
what do you want to drink?
Why don't you just
Do you
order a
have-
lobster, Drake? Jesus.
Do you have what?
A lobster? All right.
A lobster
okay.
omelet.
Don't be such a dick,
Yeah.
Dad.
Oh my god!
Lobster ham and lobster
I asked
omelet.
One question. What did he?
No, I'm
order?
serious, Drake. I'm getting the lobster. You should too.
I
Pancakes.
don't-
you ever had
I-
lobster before?
I have a shellfish allergy.
You
Shale,
have-
Okay,
shalefish.
now I
Gary-
gotta write this down. Fucking
He's my friend, Dad. Shut up.
And sausage links.
Okay, got it. And what would you like to drink?
Do you have prune juice?
You're the oldest
You know what?
13-year-old ever.
Yes.
I
we
would
do.
also like some prune juice.
Oh, a double prune
Double
juice.
prune juice for me and my wife.
Of course, of
Could
course.
you heat mine up?
Warm prune juice, or do
Yes.
you want it hot?
Hot.
Okay.
Oh,
hot,
that sounds nice.
hot prune coming
Yes.
Thank you.
2 hot prunes for us, and I'll just have some toast, please.
up. All right.
We call it an HP potion.
Toast for me and my wife.
No, excellent.
And 1 egg, half medium and half easy.
Of course, sir. Yes. All right. All right.
And two potatoes.
Okay.
Do you have potatoes?
Yes.
Straight potatoes.
Fries.
I ate a straight potato.
No, potato. Potatoes.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Do you want do you want it cooked?
Yeah, a baked potato.
Oh,
man.
okay. Well, you didn't say baked potato. That's
What
all.
else
it's
kind
all-
of potato is there?
Well, we've got
and a cup of tea.
It's a okay.
Hot tea.
Hot tea.
Hot
Okay.
tea.
Like very hot.
I don't want to burn my mouth, but hot
So
tea.
super hot, and then maybe like 2 ice cubes on top.
I don't want iced tea.
No, but it's slightly iced, only for a few moments until your mouth.
I'll tell you if it's wrong.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Is this just a replay of your last family vacation? Is that what this is?
Is this
And,
just a replay of the last family you had at any restaurant you ever worked at?
That. All right. So, mom and dad are done ordering. The kids are good. My wife will have 3 glasses of Chardonnay and
Right away.
and I'll have a screwdriver and 1 blueberry pancake.
All right, coming right up. Would you do you have a preference on the vodka?
Grey Goose.
Of course. And yes, all right. Pulpy or not pulpy?
I don't give a fuck.
All right, half and half then. All right, because it's going to be a complaint regardless. Will there be anything else for the table? Maybe a little doggy bowl for the little fluffer outside?
Nah, he's fine.
Okay, you're heartless. Got it.
He still didn't write any of that down.
Okay, we're good. Thanks.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, we don't like Mr. Peanut Butter.
Mr. Penis Butter.
Is what
Mr.
Drake calls
Peanut
him.
Butter is the worst dog.
I kick him when people are looking.
I kick him when people are looking.
You better not.
Your food comes out after 32 minutes. It's pretty busy in this inn.
So, of course, they're complaining. Where's our food?
Yeah, I mean, your drinks came out immediately because your server brought them personally. And then...
Why is it taking so long to get our food, Mom?
I don't know, sweetie, but...
I'm hungry!
I'll have another Chardonnay, please.
Coming right up. Yes, of course.
I hate this family so much.
I'm going to bring coloring books.
I should suggest that it's cheaper to get a bottle.
You know, it is cheaper to get a bottle.
Do we look like we care about that?
No. It's also quicker. You can
Okay, just
have
bring
it.
the bottle.
All right, can do.
And a carafe of orange juice.
Oh, yes, all right.
What the fuck is a carafe?
For mimosas.
Don't answer that. You worked in a winery.
Chardonnay
Nobody ever
mimosas.
used the word carafe once.
What?
Carafe is fancy for tall pitcher
Skinny
without a
pitcher.
handle.
It's a skinny pitcher, yeah.
Nope.
This waiter seems depressed.
I am, son.
I'm
still here.
Just wait till this week's over. You'll be depressed too.
Would you like some more hot prune?
I have more money in my bank account than you'll make in your entire life.
I
Go
don't
away.
doubt it. All right.
No.
Jesus. Why am I friends with Drake?
Now I'm really sad.
Yeah, I'll take 2 hot prunes.
Have you enjoyed your breakfast?
Oh, did the food come out, pilot?
I said it
Okay,
took
yeah.
32 minutes.
I'm gonna pocket at least 3 strips of bacon
Nice.
and put it in my pocket.
It looks like my son didn't get enough bacon, sir. I said there were 6 strips in an order, and I only see 3 on his plate.
All right. I didn't see it because I haven't when it wasn't there, or he's just a very sly child with nimble fingers.
Nimble fat fingers. Just covered in grease.
You will be surprised by how nimble they
Your little Frank.
I'll just give me one moment and I'll be back with some more. Sorry about that. You know, it's a busy shift. Sometimes things get forgotten, but don't worry about it. I'll be right back. Would anyone care for anything else? Another screwdriver?
You've been
More
forgotten.
cocoa? How is the hot prunes, sir?
Not hot enough, but I mean, it's not your fault. You didn't make it.
You keep bringing Dad screwdrivers, but he only gets a glass. Why?
It's a name.
That's why,
It's a name.
Barry.
Oh.
I'm gonna say that I need to get up and check on the dog. I need to go check on Mr. Peanut Butter. So I go out and I give him the 3 strips of bacon. I give him another butt scratch and then I head back in.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Does he break out of the car?
He's tied to a stick,
Oh,
a post outside.
Yeah.
I'm not listening.
He loves the bacon,
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down with it.
and he loves you.
Give him some ear scratches and then I head back in.
I go out and kick the dog. No, I don't
I
do
was
that.
gonna say, it'd be wise not to kick my dog.
I will.
Excuse me, waiter.
Oh yes.
My tea is cold.
Well, let me just bring you a new one.
I just had a sip and I wanted it hot and it's cold.
Well,
I waited until my food came.
Please, just one moment. So I'm gonna run back and
Why
fill
not?
up like a pour mug because those don't exist. But I'm gonna, we have one for these situations.
That's
a lot of
nice.
old
Thank
people,
you.
Full
Yes.
of hot water and just one drip in, and it's back to full. I assume.
Ooh, that burns my hands.
It is hot tea, miss.
I'm a grandfather, so I like the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Pre-show jokes.
I'm just gonna devour all my food. Like,
All
as
right,
fast
so
as
everybody,
humanly possible.
everyone's enjoying their meal. The waiter comes back with the bill, and Grandpa reaches for it. I've got that, thank you.
No, of course, sir. Here you go.
Yes. Hands you his credit card, and
Nice, heavy 3-pound black American Express.
absolutely.
Made of
$5,000.
adamantium.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-person breakfast, so it's like what, $75?
Probably.
Well,
No.
plus all the drinks.
Plus all the drinks, plus the
Yeah,
Chardonnay,
yeah,
plus the
plus Chardonnay.
screwdrivers.
4 glasses of Chardonnay.
$148 total. It's
Yeah,
2003.
probably about 150.
All right, sir. And if I could just get the information on the top copy, bottom's yours to keep. You can do whatever you want with it.
No, yes, good, thank you.
All right. Hope you all have a good day. Would anyone like to-go cups for their drinks or little doggy?
Yes, please.
Food? All right. Well, I just brought them with me. Here you go.
I'm gonna take my mug.
You know what? You can have it.
Can I have more than one to-go cup?
No.
Can I have a container? I'm gonna take everyone else's leftover food that they didn't finish.
There you go.
I'm gonna eat everyone else's food they didn't finish.
Con check for that. You already ate a full breakfast.
Yeah. I ate
You're not the GM.
All the breakfast.
Because it's for the dog.
Can eat more. DC,
Get a 5.
I was going to say 10 to eat food when you're already fooded.
So he chokes to death.
I've got a 5.
All right. You try to eat more food, but you're really full, and you don't really want to eat more food.
Does he throw up, or does he just not eat it?
He just doesn't want to eat anymore, even though he wanted to.
I don't want to, even though I wanted to.
I load the rest up for the dog.
He chews it,
And then
but
I
he
spit
doesn't
it
want to
back
swallow
out.
it. Grandpa writes a 150 even on the check and closes the book.
Oh.
Thank you very much, sir. As always, it's lovely having you.
That's more than I would have given you. I'm gonna leave some rope here for you.
That's fine. We've got knives.
You know
in
what
the
to
back.
do.
You have a great life, you little
Are you,
sociopath.
are you telling him to push rope instead of to sell food?
Bend over, Drake.
No.
Anyway, Mom and Dad Blevins take Grandpa and Grandma back to the house, and they tell you, now, run along, kids. The cove over there's very nice. Why don't you go find me some beach glass, and we can make some bottle art later on after, it's dark outside and I don't see you for a while.
Beach glass?
I know what you mean.
Do you not know
You've
what
never been to the
beach
fucking
glass
beach?
is?
Normally the beaches I go to do not have broken glass on them, no.
It's not.
So you've never been to Jersey?
No, I've actually never been to
Okay,
Jersey
so for
or
those
anywhere
of people
north
who
of that.
don't know, beach glass is
Glass you
glass
find on
that's-
the beach.
You find on the beach, however, it's not sharp because it's been sanded down or whatever by the tide, and it's like round little soft pebble-like chips of colored glass.
okay.
It's very pretty. You can make art out of them or, whatever. Put them in your pocket.
Sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
And take that stinky dog with you, too.
Will do.
He smells like peanut butter.
His name's Barry. He's not.
No,
dog.
my name's Barry.
I know. I'm talking
Barry?
about you.
Practice your little league swings while you're there.
Okay. Is there a dock at this beach?
There is. So directly across from the inn where you just had breakfast is a pier that kind of goes out 25 yards over the rocky coast, and there's 2 ramps going down it that have 2 floating docks where a few boats are tied up.
I'd like to go under the dock and look for a rock.
Well, it's high tide, so I guess it's not because you're looking for beach glass later. It's low tide. It's so slippery rocks.
Yeah.
The cove just around the corner totally has rocks. I mean, you can go try to jump down or climb down the cement wall next to the pier.
Okay.
If you'd like. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. I guess dexterity, DC 12.
17.
All right, you're good. While the parents walk away, totally not looking at you, Barry just slips between this double aluminum rail barrier and puts his hands on the side of the concrete wall and goes down into the seaweed-covered rock of low tide below the pier. What are you doing down there, looking for a rock?
Are any of these rocks actually...
A rock is in the Middle East. Anyway. Sorry.
Are any of these rocks actually lobsters?
No. Damn. It's just a lot of seaweed-covered rocks that are really slick.
Okay, I take one.
How big of a rock are you taking?
About fist-sized.
Okay. Got a good fist-sized rock. It's got seaweed all over it.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
Do I have pockets?
Yes.
Wearing pants?
Yeah, you are.
What am I wearing to the beach?
What are you wearing to breakfast?
Trunks? A shirt? Maybe?
Swim trunks and a shirt. Got it. So yeah, you can put it in your pocket.
I put the rock in my pocket, and I attempt to climb back up.
Okay. Strength
To
DC 13?
Get back with my stepbrother/friends.
Who are doing what while you're doing that?
Does Mr. Peanut Butter like to play fetch?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a stick that I found around the house, and
Yeah,
then I'm walking up and down the beach getting glass, but I also toss the
Well,
stick.
you're not on the beach yet. Because you guys are just outside the restaurant. Barry ran across the street to the divider by the pier and jumped down.
Just jump down.
Just like
yeah.
shot down. And
gonna-
then, so if you would turn left up the road, about 75 yards up the road, there's a little cove. Okay, what do you do?
I'm going to take Mr. Peanut Butter and Drake if he wants to come, and we're going to go to the cove and, just walk there normally, take the normal path, and then I'm going to have a stick that I find along the way, and just toss the stick to Mr. Peanut
Okay,
Butter.
proceed for a stick.
Sure. A 5.
You find a rock and an empty beer can.
Okay, so we will not play fetch, unfortunately. But we're going to go up and down the cove looking for beach glass.
All right.
Every once in a while, I'll do that play move with dogs where you hunker down and pretend like you're going to run, and it gets them all excited. And then I'll attempt to run around for a bit and have him chase me.
All right, Barry. Are you going to... While you were doing that, they left you, but the cove is within sight.
Would I have seen them going down the...
Well, everyone said... Dad said where you guys were supposed to go.
Okay, so instead of climbing up, I'll just go down.
Okay, that's pretty
Cove.
slippery. Seaweed kind of slippery. Give me 2 dex checks. Give me 3 every 25 feet, I guess.
Okay, so I already rolled the first one. It's a 13. Second one is a
This
17.
is DC 12. So you're good.
And the third one is a 9.
Okay. So you get most of the way there. You see your sibling and his friend Drake with the dog kind of bent over and poring over things in the beach sand. It's a little sandy over there. And you just eat shit.
Hey, Gary! Hey, PB!
Gary and Drake, give me some perceptions to see if you notice that your sibling friend.
12.
13.
Mr. Peanut Butter notices, but since apparently Barry kicks you, maybe you don't really care. Out of character. What do you do?
I notice.
No, that's not your out of character voice.
Since when do I kick PB?
No, I'm just. I notice.
He's not dead. No time to eat corpse. Okay, so eventually Barry gets to you. Barry, you take 2 points of damage.
Well, no, I'm definitely going to kick PB. Because apparently I kicked PB.
You said you did
said
earlier,
you kicked
like
the dog.
twice.
Yep. And I do it again.
Okay, everybody give me perception checks to find beach glass.
5.
16.
17.
16 to understand what we're doing.
Crit 20.
That's not help. You already rolled a 5.
Yeah, but then I re-rolled.
Crit 20 to understand what we're doing.
No.
So you perfectly understand that we're supposed to get glass, but
You
just
could have
can't
crit
see
20
it.
to explain to me what we're doing.
No.
Pick up some and
Drake,
wow. Not all that dog.
roll me a
people in this
D4.
party.
D4.
Mm-hmm.
4.
You find 4 pieces of green beach glass.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay. 16 was Barry.
That was Gary.
Gary. Roll me a D4 3 times.
If you find all the rest of the pieces of green glass, you can reforge the
9.
mighty Yingling
So
bottle.
give me the give me those individually.
4, 2, and 3.
You find 4 pieces of green beach glass, 2 pieces of brown beach glass, and 3 pieces of blue beach glass.
Alrighty.
Barry, also roll me 3 D4s and give me the rolls separately.
1, 2, don't be 3. 4.
1 green, 2 brown, 4 blue. Mr. Peanut Butter, you see that they're looking for small shinies.
Ooh, I'm gonna look for shinies. I got a 20.
Okay, everybody perceive for me.
16.
13.
You had a 16?
16, yes.
All right, so Gary, you notice that Mr. Peanut Butter is pawing anxiously at the ground near you.
Oh, what is it, boy? And I go and I check it out, and I start to dig at the sand a bit.
You dig at the sand and you find 3 more pieces of blue beach glass.
Okay.
Good boy.
I give him little ear scratches.
He sniffs at your to-go boxes.
Oh, I just open it up on the beach and let him have it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Mr. Peanut Butter, there are 3 full to-go boxes of breakfast foods before you.
I got a 15 on my good boy check, so I'm gonna like walk towards it, like butt shimmy over while sitting. Just
Yeah, he's waiting for the go-ahead.
Yeah, no. You can have it, boy. It's for you.
yes. I go crazy.
Yeah, Mr. Peanut Butter,
And I'll just keep looking for glass while he eats.
dog eats all those glasses. Or those
all those
pieces of glass that you put in his food. Poor boy. He's shaking like a dog shitting razor blades. Anyway.
Why does Barry hate the dog so much?
It's Gary, not Barry.
I was
Also Barry hates PB.
I know I was saying that Barry put glass in the food for the dog, but it didn't.
But
come
that
through.
didn't actually happen.
Yeah, but Gary gave the food to the dog, so...
Gary Barry.
Thanks for picking so similar names, asshole.
Yeah, super helpful. You've got your beach dice,
I'm at beach dice.
your
Nice.
beach glass.
I've somehow fashioned the
Naturally
the glass
occurring
into-
D20s.
The sun is starting to go down because so it's breakfast. Now it's lunchtime. It's not going down at all. It is high noon. The tide is starting to come back in.
It's high noon.
I'm high noon.
Noon.
What time is it?
You notice that the tide is starting to come back in.
Okay.
Water starting to hit you in the ankles
All right.
as you keep looking for beach glass.
It's tide
I'm gonna
noon.
play in the water.
Is there any crab ponds?
Tidal pools.
Yeah. Shut up, Mr. Peanut Butter. I'm looking for crabs.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go over and start looking for crabs. Wait, I got a shellfish allergy. I'm not gonna do that.
Say, what are you doing?
They snap at you.
They can sense your weakness.
I gotta face my fears.
What are you, fucking like Bruce Wayne, but for crabs instead of bats?
I don't turn into Crabman.
Crabman.
Crap, man.
I'm the Crabman.
Who are you? I'm Crabman.
Look at me.
Should I scuttle away?
Instead of like a crab mobile, you can just have this thing that just lets you burrow into the ground.
Shit.
No, he's got the mobile oppression palace.
Where'd he go? I gather up the empty to-go boxes because I assume Mr. Peanut Butter already ate all the food.
Oh yeah, that shit's gone.
Did you eat the boxes too?
And Gary's concerned about the environment.
Was there wax paper?
Yeah,
I ate the wax paper.
but not the styrofoam.
I
Yes.
chewed on the styrofoam. Didn't eat it.
Okay.
I take the empty boxes and I say, all right, time to head back. Time to head back home, boy.
I start following.
Did you say time to head back home, boy, or time to head back home, boy?
Yes.
Time to head back, homeboy, is what I heard. So you guys head back.
You're pretty dirty for a dog.
He's pretty dirty.
You throw him into the water.
Throw him into the crab ponds.
Who, Mr. Peanut Butter?
So
Yeah.
wash him off.
He's fine.
Why don't
We should
you
give him a
take
bath.
care of your dog?
I take care of my dog.
You
I
feed
give him a
him.
bath in a fucking house, not in the ocean.
We should give him
You
a
should watch
bath
your
in the
mouth.
fucking house.
Are you guys friends or?
He's very aggressive against me.
Keep talking shit on my dog.
I'm just saying bathe him once in a while.
I do. At the house.
So while you're arguing about bathing the dog, you eventually come back to the house.
Okay.
Okay,
Where-
give him a bath
Yeah.
now.
I give the dog a bath.
I help.
No, you don't.
So you start to bring the dog up the stairs, and it says, "What do you think you're doing?"
Giving him a bath.
We bathe our dogs in the ocean.
In this family, we tie our dogs to that tree over there, and we spray them with the hose.
It's hose time. Yes.
There's no soap in a hose, Dad.
He goes inside for a moment and comes out with what looks to be a very old bar of soap.
With pubes.
Inside a sock.
Thanks, Dad.
That has pubes on it.
This'll be just as good. Come on, Mr. Peanut Butter.
I think your dad has a drinking problem.
It's not a problem. He's a pro at it.
Oh, all right. So you gonna wash your dog?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
I don't even think I need to tie him up. Would he just sit there? And, well, how does Mr. Peanut Butter
Good boy
feel
check.
about washes?
Yeah, I'm a good boy. I just sit there.
Yeah.
So
I
I
love
love
hose time.
He loves hose time.
Do you
It's
want me to
really
roll
cold.
something to
Is
wash
that a
the,
low
the
roll
dog?
or a high roll?
It's a DC 10, unless it's something
Okay.
crazy.
Do you want me to roll something to see how well I wash the dog, or just
Yeah.
wash him? Okay.
Give me a performance.
Probably not.
Poorly.
Great. Yep, 5.
You just kind of
He's still got soap in his fur.
just kind of like
get 'em wet.
wave the hose that's running over top the dog a couple of times, and then pat him with the bar of soap in his face, and then hose him again, and you're like, all right, it's a clean dog.
You thought I was mean.
Would I notice that he's unhappy and then fix my...
I don't know. Perform that your unhappiness.
Crit 20 to perform. I want more
Insight.
hose time.
8?
You think your dog has to poop.
Okay. Oh, you need to go poo, boy?
I'm pawing at the hose.
You want to shit in the hose?
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Are you there?
Yeah. Are you? 14.
Apparently not.
Yeah. You, Drake, know that the dog is still soapy and doesn't want to be soapy anymore.
So I just pick the hose back up and I finish
de-soaping the dog.
de-soaping the dog.
Yeah, finish my dog, Drake.
Finish him.
I don't know. You're all over the map with your character. Do you love me? Do you hate me?
I'm 12 or 13.
No.
Filled with emotions and
I
hormones.
get it.
He's filled with emotion.
So I
Phil.
not my name.
Why did you say
Okay.
that name?
So I'll finish
while-
Springtown.
While you were washing the dog, Dad has set up the front lawn with a game of croquet, and has invited all of you to play.
It's Central PA. It's
Dad,
by the
no.
Lombards.
And while you choose what colors you want to be for croquet, let's
Black.
take a break.
7 episodes ago, our host brought forth to this platform a new set of Patreon episodes. Now I want you, good listener, to head on over and support our boys in times of need. You get access to all the episodes that they've been hiding behind that paywall that Mr. Gorbachev will not tear down. You can also get into the Discord, create content for the show, and hell, you can even make Dennis read you a steamy-ass novel or fanfic of your choice. And so, my fellow Botched listeners, ask not what your podcast can do for you. Ask what you can do to support your favorite podcast. That's patreon.com/botchedpodcast.
And we're back.
Our party just arrived back home
No.
to play croquet
Yes.
after milking their dog.
Sure, that's what happened.
Milking our male dog.
I didn't do that.
We never established the gender of the dog.
That's true.
No, but we can assume.
No, I can't.
It's up to the
We
dog.
can always
It's
assume.
not up to the dog.
The dog does not have any choice in its gender and or
We as players
milking
have
status.
choice. Gender.
We're all for gender.
I'm a male. Please don't milk me.
So we're playing.
Don't milk me, bro.
Red Rocket.
Don't milk me.
So we're playing croquet.
Playing croquet.
We're playing crokinole.
Everybody roll for croquet.
What do we roll? for
Dex
croquet?
and strength.
But
Crit 20.
Dex and strength?
Mm-hmm.
Is that two separate rolls or one roll?
Yes.
a botch for dex, 14 for strength.
All right.
Crit
So
20 and a 19.
Gary lines up
Well, 20 and
next to the
20.
post and just smacks his ball across the street into the neighbor's house.
I hate this game.
You said you played this before?
Mr. Peanut Butter, roll for good dog check.
I got a 19. I'm a good boy.
Mr. Peanut Butter does not chase the ball down. Drake lines up, hits it. He goes through the first 2 wickets, curves right, and goes through the 3rd wicket all in one hit. He gets 3 extra hits. Pretty awesome.
You're a natural.
Mr. Blevins is impressed.
I went to croquet camp.
Crow camp?
Barry, you hit it through the first 2 wickets. You're good.
Yeah,
Everybody,
apparently.
give me 2 more croquet rolls.
Without giving you my rolls.
This time it's a 17 dexterity and a 10 strength.
16 and 17.
All right, Drake
20
gets the
and
rest.
a 19.
Drake gets the rest of the way through. Starting to come back. Barry taps his and is at the far post. Gary is able to hit his ball back to the beginning of the game.
Sweet.
One more time.
Good job, Gary.
Mr. Blevins
20 and a 22.
is neck and neck with Barry.
21 and a 12.
A
Drake?
18 and an 18.
Yeah, Drake's done. He's poisoned. Barry, you're on the second. You're positioning yourself for the last 2 wickets. Gary, you're halfway through the course.
All right. Came back strong.
And Drake, give me a dex strength combo.
4th one?
Yeah, last one.
I botched and got a crit 20.
You
Kill
shoot your
yourself.
ball off into the ocean.
Like a gangster.
Yeah. I win!
This is how we play. And won. And won croquet.
Are you Mr. Hand?
What? I
What does
don't.
that have to do with anything?
What's that have to do with anything?
So Barry ends up winning croquet.
Who did?
Barry.
No, Drake
Barry
finished way
did.
before anybody else did.
Yeah, but then he shot his ball into the ocean.
I was done playing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you lose if you lose the ball after
They were
the
playing
game's up?
poison rules.
I don't know what that
You
means.
fucking plebeians.
Plebeians?
Plebeian.
Once you
Plebeians.
lose your ball, you're dead.
Oh, okay. I throw my ball in the ocean.
And you fall down limp.
Your father is disappointed in you, but is once again congratulatory of Barry's skill at sports. Good
Cool.
job, Barry. I'm glad we brought you into this family.
Thanks, Dad.
I love you, son.
It's fine. I don't care about this family at all.
Gary, go see your mother.
Sweet. Bye.
Barry,
Dick.
You're not even my.
We're going to have cheeseburgers tonight.
You're not even my real dad.
Oh, awesome! I love cheeseburgers.
So, Mr. Blevins, your dad,
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
is actually your real dad. He's disappointed in you. That's why he's happy
Oh,
with
so the
Mary.
mom is okay. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I thought it was the other way.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Anyway.
Sure.
Well, if his name is Blevins, then yeah,
He changed
changed it.
name.
To
He took her name.
It's way better than
Because
Blevins.
he's a cuck. So anyway, after the great croquet game,
Cocaine game.
the great cocaine.
the great croquet game,
Cocaine.
Mr. and Mrs. Blevins, along with Grandma, go to the grocery store to get things for the cookout: corn and cheeseburgers and lobsters to boil alive in a pot.
Oh.
Oh.
You want to eat that, Drake? It'll kill you.
No, I know.
And they tell you to take a walk.
On the wild side.
Go take a walk.
Take a peek.
Go take a walk. Ah, Jesus.
Hey, babe. Take a walk on the wild
the-
side.
The road loops around. It's like a
Cul-de-sac.
10-mile loop.
Okay.
Halfway down, the beach stops and it loops back into the forest and then comes back around to the house. So they tell you if you do the full loop, it'll just be like just after dark when you get back.
We'll be gone literally all day.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Someplace else.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. We do not go that route. We just start. Is there like a town close by?
It's the road,
Yeah.
and it goes like that.
Okay, well then fuck it. We'll just go to the beach instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the beach with the dog and Drake.
Come on, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Who's been locked inside the bathroom this whole time and is now whining to get out?
I go in and I get him.
So you
And I
take a walk.
Steal.
After a few miles, you get to a second cove past the one where you search for beach glass.
Okay.
And it's a nice little sandy beach.
Okay.
There's like this concrete ramp for people to like bring their boats down. Like 20 feet out into the water, there's a little dry dock where you can like swim up to and get out of the water. 50 yards out, there's a small island with like 4 trees on it.
Okay.
White rocks with a little bit of grass.
All right, I'm gonna swim out to it.
In your clothes, you.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
I'll watch.
I don't care about anything, Drake. Except for the dog and you.
He's an nihilist.
And we're real sketchy on this.
I don't know why you don't like me.
Told you it's the hormones.
Why did you bring me on vacation with you?
Are you? I need a witness when I kill myself,
Exactly.
so they can tell my
need
parents.
a scribe.
All right, give me a con check. Athletics.
Athletics? Or are you asking for both of them?
Athletics.
Okay.
Watch out for the undertow, Gary.
It's not great. 8.
Okay. You make it to the raft, the floating raft pier thing. Not pier, but you know, the thing I described earlier in the water. And it's really cold, so you decide to get out there.
What's your end game here?
I'm fat. I got tired.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you doing out
I
there?
just want to go look at the island. Like, up
But-
close and personal.
The island's still like
You're the island's
35 yards away.
not. You're in the middle.
It's like more than 100 feet.
Fuck it, I jump back in.
You're
Swim more
tired.
towards the end. No, I'll fucking go through it.
That's not how that works.
Okay. At this point, the sun is starting to set.
Oh, never mind. I guess
Sun
I
has
swim
gone
back.
down and the moon has come up.
All right, I swim back to shore then, I guess, since it's getting dark.
That's the way I like to.
It's not getting. I mean, like the sun's going down, but it's still light outside.
Okay. Well, no, I'll keep swimming to the island.
Okay.
Athletics?
So we
Yeah.
get light for like another hour.
A whole hour.
15.
Okay, yeah, you're swimming pretty strongly.
Okay.
It's a bit chilly. As the sun kind of like starts to set, it's hitting the horizon, and then like the reflection of the sun across the water is like highlighting where you are.
Okay.
And suddenly the water inside the reflection of the sunlight starts to sink down, like it's draining.
That's natural.
Yeah.
It's
Swim back.
supernatural.
Well, you're swimming in the
Into the drain.
in the sunlight, and it's kind of like these sheer walls of water are sinking. You're sinking below them, and eventually, as
Like-
you're like swimming back, but then you just kind of like hit the ground
Running.
running.
Okay. Then I
Like-
guess I'll just get up and
Of
walk
the-
the rest of the way.
The bottom of the seafloor.
Okay.
But out to your right and left it's like this just water.
Have
but
you
it's
read your
not
Bible?
I was going to say, like Moses.
like Moses.
Drawing it.
The sea has parted
Okay, I'm
Around
gonna
you.
run back as fast as humanly possible
to what?
To me.
to the beach,
Okay,
screaming, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?"
give me a
Give
me a good dex.
Why
Give me a
would
good
I
dex check.
know? I have no idea.
20.
It's pretty
boy.
good.
Oh boy.
You're jumping from rock to rock and not slipping on the algae or seaweed, and you hop from crab to crab and lobster to lobster without getting pinched.
Okay.
Mr. Peanut Butter,
Oh.
this is a very high DC check for you
Okay.
because it's magical and you're a doge. Mm-hmm. So give me a good boy check.
Okay.
Is that a con check?
Well, just give me a number.
6.
Okay. Mr. Peanut Butter sees the avenue and just bolts toward the island. Really excitedly.
Could I just catch him on the way since he'd have to run past me?
You can try.
All right. Mr. Peanut Butter, what's your dexterity score?
An 18. So plus.
Gary Blevins, what's your dexterity score?
17.
Okay. Go ahead, Gary.
13? Just straight dex?
Yeah. So Mr. Peanut Butter is charging towards you.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing his scampery little Akita run.
Sure.
He looks at you.
I'm a large dog.
He's about your size.
That's fine.
Does a little doggy barrel roll. You grab his tummy fur and it rips out in your hands. And he says, "Row!" What's the sound of tummy fur ripping out of your tummy?
About the same?
It's good. And he just keeps on sprinting towards the island.
God damn it, Peanut Butter! I've got more bacon! I try and imitate the sound of like a treat bag.
How much room is in the parted sea?
About 8 feet wide.
Okay, so there's enough room for me to run by
Yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start chasing Mr. Peanut Butter.
Okay.
As will I.
Good. Very good. Totally has to happen. So,
Yeah.
keep
Oh,
doing
yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah, Vietnam. Got it.
Yeah, yep, Vietnam. Got it.
I got a 10 for chasing.
Okay. Everybody rolled a chase besides Gary.
Are we adding
Athletics.
17.
21.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
I got a 15.
All right. You all give chase. Drake catches up to Gary. Barry's shortly behind, and Mr. Peanut Butter stops short and give me a perception check.
17.
At the base of the rocks leading up to the island, there is a small black cave. Oh. It echoes in front of you. It sounds like. Give me a. What are some good? Give me an insight check.
Okay. 18.
You hear the sound of a smart, intelligent, good boy down there. He sounds like he could be a friend.
Come back, Mr. Peanut Butter!
From ahead of you, you hear, "Come, Mr. Peanut Butter, 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 come, come, come."
Oh, I'm going.
Buttercum.
And 10 feet behind you, the children are running, and as Mr. Peanut Butter's paws touch the cave, the water rushes in behind you.
Oh, shit.
Fuck it into the cave!
Is it coming from back to front or the
Yeah,
sides just...
so like
Just
from the
right
beach.
where we're standing.
So like starting at the beach, it just starts to whoosh towards you, kind of like funneling you towards.
Run.
Yeah, same.
Run.
17.
I mean, you can only really go forward.
I know, but I'm trying to outrun.
I'd
the water.
run backward. No.
22.
Okay.
15.
You guys start to keep running towards the island, but the water just kind of pushes you into the cave.
Oh.
I mean, I was running towards the cave, but yeah. That works.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're swallowed by blackness.
Again.
That's the way I like it. Okay.
Okay. As Mr. Peanut Butter's foot touched the cave floor, the walls of water came crashing down behind the children. The children screamed as a sudden torrent pushed them into the cave. It took them down into the darkness, into a tumbling free fall. Warm light exploded around them as they accelerated, and long trails of blue followed them as they twisted through the empty space into a blackness that had no bottom. Everybody blacks out. And you wake up on your couch. Everybody give me a con check.
19.
16.
17.
9.
Gary wakes up first. You notice that you're lying in what is like a smooth stone basin.
Okay.
And you see your friend Drake next to you, who is kind of
Pantsless. Sorry.
soaking wet.
Masturbating.
My face is all slimy. I don't know what happened.
And he's soaking wet, kind of moaning next to you.
I shake
Looks
him
like it's-
awake.
Drake,
wake up! Where the fuck are
you
we?
wake up
Shake wake.
in the same smooth stone basin. There's a strange blue light around you.
Like,
And kind of just like from the ground up to your head. It's kind of mist-like,
Okay.
but you can't really touch it. It's just like all around you.
All right.
Mr. Peanut Butter wakes up at the same time.
Are you all right, Mr. Peanut Butter? Are you dead?
Wait, hold on.
Drake, I think he's dead!
Ohio gozaimasu. My best friend, Gary.
What?
It is me, your friend, Honda Tadakatsu, ever-living samurai warrior, and the dog.
So he's a dog. He's just a talking dog?
Hi.
Now he's a talking dog.
Drake, I think we died. That or we took some hallucinogens and I don't know about it.
Barry wakes up to the sound of the dog talking samurai.
O genki desu ka, Berry-kun?
Am I dead? I hope I'm dead.
Barry, you also notice the blue light kind of mist that is all around you, and you look up above you. You look above you, and it is dancing kind of like fire, but it's still cool to the touch. Everybody perceive for me.
I hate everything.
19.
9.
19.
You hear from outside the stone basement that you're in, the ocean's hearth, the ocean's hearth. There's a shrill chanting. You can't see anything, but the basin kind of rises above to head height.
Honda Tanaka Tonka train. What the fuck is happening?
Tadakatsu. I do not know. I fell asleep and then woke up.
You're here! You came!
Says a sound from
Okay.
around the
Who are you?
basin.
Yes, my pants are wet.
Who are you? Where are you? Where are we? You're in our village and you are fire. What?
What?
You are
No.
fire!
I am good
I'm
boy.
I'm fired?
You're fine.
Why have you came, oh cousins of fire? I
I had a
chased
weird
my dog
dream.
in here. And then we got in here. That's
Where are we?
yeah, what? You're in the ocean's hearth. What is that? It's where you're laying.
It's a big
How do we
It's
get
a big
here?
blue diamond.
How do we get out? You came from the fire sky.
So, there is no other dog in here?
Far from home and all alone.
Are you a homeless person?
At the Renaissance
Yes.
Fair.
We found a crackhead under the bridge.
In a cave.
Right, so
smoking
Yes.
fentanyl.
You're all just standing in this basin, and you're talking to the voices over the edge.
I smell with a 14.
You smell an earthy smell, kind of like stone.
It smells like dirt.
Thanks,
Sorry.
Honda.
No problem.
So, do we see like anywhere to go, or we're just sitting in a stone basin? There's
You're in a
nowhere-
stone basin. I mean, you can try to like climb out of it.
Sure. I'm
I
gonna
try to
and
climb out of it.
All right. Before you do that, everybody give me a D4 roll.
4.
I got a 1.
I got a 4.
2. Come on, get a 3.
Drake.
4.
Okay, so did I have you perceive already?
Yeah.
No.
So as you're climbing out, you notice that the basin is divided into 3 ways, kind of by like a triangle. It's still a circle, but there's like a triangle groove in the bottom of it.
Triangle got its groove back.
Triangle's a new groove.
Honda was near the middle at one point. Drake and Barry were laying next to each other in a different point of the triangle.
Hey, Dre.
And Gary was in a third point of the triangle.
Gary.
Okay.
Gary.
Scary Gary.
But as you climb out of the basin, Gary, you were climbing first.
Okay.
Sure. You see that there is a circle chiseled into the edge of the basement as you climb out.
Okay.
And over the edge of the basin, you see kind of a crowd of short, pale creatures, elf-like, but I don't want to call them like kind of like gnome-sized elfin creatures.
It's a bunch of dobbies.
Yeah, a bunch of
Like
dobbies,
Christmas
a bunch of
elves.
house elves, Christmas house elf mashups.
Okay.
And you kind of look like you're in like a fountain almost, but it's also like a backyard fire burning basin.
Okay.
And around you is what appears to be a town, really. There's like cobbled streets and a bunch of houses and buildings built out of stone, and there's moss growing on the roofs.
Ah, shit, we just got spirited away, guys.
I do not get that reference.
Follow the yellow
You
brick
should, it's
road.
Japanese.
Gary has crested the basin. Drake, Barry, Honda,
Yep.
still in the basin.
I climb.
Okay.
Is Honda
I'll
still
attempt.
a dog, or is he like a dog person?
Still a dog.
Okay.
I will attempt the climb
What the hell?
with a 20.
Yeah, you just hop right out of that.
I got a 1.
Drake slips on the groove and hits his face, taking 1 damage.
I'm
I
not-
climb
I'm not
back
right.
over and put my hand out and say, "Come on, Drake."
Oh, you guys are buddies. All right, he assists you.
For now.
Barry climbs over Drake.
I rolled 2 5s. So
Gary, give me an
7.
athletics roll.
7.
15.
So Drake just slips and slips again, and Gary you just pull him over the edge of the basin.
Come on.
Barry,
I'm the fat one, and somehow I'm more in shape than you.
It's not about being in shape. I can't get my hands
Can't
gripped.
climb. Yeah, I got it. Climb on down.
You are a weakling.
Bacon makes us strong.
You need
coat is
less,
shiny.
You need less hot prune juice and more bacon.
You weren't even in the restaurant.
I have the smells.
You have the smell.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm still confused about
Listen
all
to the
that.
talking dog, Drake.
Don't think about it, Drake-chan.
We have CTE, Drake. We have CTE. We just gotta survive till we come
Wake
out
up.
of it.
Isn't Drake son?
I was insulting him. I was
Oh,
calling him a little
okay.
girl.
Okay.
Very
I don't know the
specific.
difference.
Have you just looked up a bunch of Japanese insults?
No, that's
Okay.
just Chan is the
I get you.
addition for
Like 4chan.
little girls.
4 little girls.
Yeah, like F-Chan.
The hacker known as 4chan.
Fortune.
That's me.
Foreskin.
Feels so
All right,
good.
so I'm over the wall.
You're over the wall. Barry, you have to give me a number.
I got a 15, and I climbed over Drake,
There you go.
as I said prior.
Well, you didn't tell me you got a 15. You just said I climb over Drake.
I got higher than a whatever Drake rolled.
2 5s. Got it.
Oh, sick.
I got a 15, which is higher than a 5.
As you climb over each other and
I'm
out of the
mad.
basement, the creatures before you laugh in amused kind of fashion.
Didn't mean to tread the dry water path.
These living chew toys are confusing.
Ditto.
Didn't mean to step into the cave.
No, we didn't.
I wonder if they are tasty.
Is there a Goblin King?
We'll hold on that one, Honda, for a bit. If need be, we can eat their faces.
I don't think they're enemies.
We'll find. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna hold on that for a bit.
They're just staring at you.
I'm just picturing Labyrinth. in
Where
my
are
head
we
right
and what's
now.
going on? How do we get back out of this cave?
Foolish.
Said one of the creatures in front of you.
Doesn't answer.
Foolish to walk in places unknown. Curious might get caught, but might be stuck. They're not stuck. Not trapped. Just hard to get back.
This is why you should all stay in a school.
I'm 11.
How do we get back?
You don't know?
No, that's why I asked.
It's dragons, gems, and fire's wings.
How do I get that?
You come, but you don't know?
We've been over this, yes.
We told you, dragons, gems, fire's
Yeah,
wings.
how do we
That's
get-
how.
How do we get them? Where?
That's all we know. We don't want to leave. Don't need to leave.
Where's the dragon?
You'll have to ask him yourself.
Where's the... Wait, what?
Who's in charge here?
Yeah, who's
The
in charge?
dragon, of course.
Where does he live?
It's his gem. He knows how.
We're not doing gems anymore. Is it the red gem dragon?
He doesn't like us. But I hope he likes you. Fire.
Bring me to him, please. Persuasion.
Get ready, Honda. We might need to make an example.
I am a great warrior. I have defeated many of the furry squirrels. Bunnies of countless number. They call me the slayer of squirrels. I am the warrior who surpassed death. One of the 4 heavenly kings of Tokugawa.
Are you talking about when you got hit by that car? We took you to the vet. You almost died.
I conquered it. The land of the dead.
You did, yeah, I guess you did.
The great vet of Kanagawa.
You are from fire, and fire is strong.
Where is
I
the
am
dragon?
I am from a PetSmart.
No, we got you from a puppy mill. This is
From
Pennsylvania.
Lancaster.
Yeah, it's Lancaster.
Remember that one time he ate a condom
That was funny.
I remember that time.
and it almost obstruct his bowels?
Yeah, and the cum just passed right through him.
Somehow the condom was wrapped perfectly around a thing of shit. It's weird. I don't know how it
It
happened.
was a gift.
Cousins of fire. We don't know where the dragon is, but come, this is our village. Come see our homes.
All right.
Sure.
And this is our stream. It is ours. It's ours.
Get ready, Honda. Any moment.
Just wait till it turns its back.
So it's like a mob of these creatures.
Yeah, that's
There's about
And-
20 or 30 of them.
Are they all talking in unison, or is it?
Yeah,
just,
they're talking. It's like a chorus.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They tell you.
to
You
fuck-
bleed? You will.
And that is our rock. It doesn't like you. It wants you dead.
They pick up all of them pick up little rocks
Okay.
and raise the rocks above their heads towards you.
I'm going to intimidate and snarl, growl and snap at him. That is a 23. Do not make such emotions, or violence will ensue.
Ha! The strength of fire is so strong. So strong. Hey, look! Over there!
They all point.
Here comes the slob.
Slob?
The slob! The slob monster, slob monster, slob monster. Watch,
I do not like a slob monster.
watch, Fire.
And
You'll
then
love
suddenly
it.
Phil appears.
You'll love this. It's fun.
I perceive for the slob monster?
It's a guy in a Philadelphia Flyers hat with a mustache.
God damn it. That just looks like some guy. Hey, guy! What's your name,
he's
guy?
A large, round man steps out of the trees. He has gray
trees?
skin. Yeah, around the village, there's trees.
Okay.
Sorry. We didn't get there. There was a stream and rocks.
Okay.
And it leads to a forest surrounding
Okay.
the village.
Gotcha.
He is gray-skinned and stooped with dark hair and dirty clothes. He carries a pair of cloth sacks tied shut with thin, leafy vines.
And wears a Flyers hat.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
He's not wearing a Flyers hat.
No.
So he's clearly not human?
No, he's inhuman.
So it's already canceled.
His black balls. He can't sneeze or everyone dies.
Medusa cut her hair.
She shaved her head. She's going through a weird breakup. Stupid.
And they put Lockjaw down.
Oh.
Is the slob monster taller than us? Smaller than
Oh yeah,
us?
he's adult-sized but fat.
Okay.
When he comes out of the forest carrying the cloth sacks tied with leafy vines, he shouts, "Village elves! I've come back, like we agreed last time." The elves shout,
Yes, slob, yes! It's good you've come. We have other visitors, see?
and they point at you, the children.
What have you brought us, slob?
The slob clears his throat. "Rocks and roots and things that rhyme. Things for trolls, and that take time. Shaped by water, living green. Death's own daughter, bone-white sheen." The throng of elves stare at the slob monster as he empties his bag onto the ground in front of them. Colored rocks, gems, tangled vines, and some bones hit the ground.
How long did that take you? How long, slob, please tell?
The elves laugh to themselves.
Black ones, white ones, blue with quartz, rippled smooth, yes, very shiny vines too.
"Aren't these what you said before? Have I passed? Won't you consider letting me live here? We could be great friends. And I can help with things that you are not large enough to do. Fix them when they break. Yes, that's other things too."
The slob, join us, live with us like an elf. But he's a slob, a monster, and we are elves. Greeters of great guests.
They point at you.
We don't know these assholes.
What do you think the cousins of fire would think if they were greeted by a slob?
I would like it a lot better.
Would it be a great honor
I would think I'm back in Pennsylvania.
to speak out to rhyming big man as opposed to awkward in concert unison goblin people?
See, can't you see they don't like you?
No, we don't
They
like
say to the slob. The slob looks at the elves and to you and holds his head down in defeat and turns around.
Ohio.
And the elves take the rocks that they were carrying and throw them at the slob.
I say we make friends with the slob and then have him just come with us. He could be like, what's that guy in Labyrinth? The big furry dog thing?
Bluto.
Bluto. He could be our Bluto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Okay. I tell him to stop throwing rocks at that guy. Then I run over to the guy.
But these are great rocks
Yeah.
for throwing at slobs.
Throw it at each other.
They mock you.
Ah, stop, please stop. Stupid boy, you can't hurt a slob. It's just a slob.
They throw a rock and it bounces off its head.
See?
You're a slob.
Do you want to eat any of these people?
I do not think so. Okay. They do not taste
Slobby.
They
good. Is my
when
imagination.
Drake tells them that they're slobs. They start turning their rocks onto him. 3 of them throw rocks at Drake,
Yes.
the rapper.
Hit him with the rocks. He was tough enough.
What's your AC, Drake?
not be such a
Roscoe
weak
rapper?
What did we say? AC?
10 plus
10 plus
AC.
dex? 11.
One of the rocks hits you, but it just kind of bounces off you. It hurts a little bit, but you're all right.
I make a plea to the slob that he, come with us, slob. We gotta find a dragon. You can be our buddy.
Oh, I know where you could. I think I know where you. Ow! Well, just follow me. I will. Yeah. Ow!
You're bigger than them. Why don't you?
Why don't you just kill him?
There's a lot of them, and they're very fast, and I want them to be my friends.
You don't want friends like
You don't want friends like that.
You want friends like us.
You don't want friends like
Look,
us.
we have a dog that speaks like a Japanese.
I am a good boy.
He likes,
You are
he
very
likes
cute.
belly
Ow!
rubs.
Ow! Oh, we have to go. They are throwing raw rocks at me.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
They won't follow us into the forest. The elves never leave their homes. But I have to ask. You were there. They let you in. Why would you leave?
They
And
suck.
with me? Oh.
We're not from here.
Yeah, we're not from
I
here.
want to go home.
They wouldn't answer any questions.
I want to play GameCube.
They were
What?
dicks.
What is that?
They were very vague in their answers.
What did they say? What did you ask?
Something about a dragon.
How to get out of here? They told us we had to have 3 ingredients to get them from a fucking dragon, but they didn't know where he was. This is
I wasn't listening.
I need to make poopies.
Dragons, gems, fire wings. Dragons, gems, and fires wings is what they told me.
Somebody should write that down.
yeah, I'm gonna
So that's
I
like 2 things.
Yeah, not 3 actually. Just 2.
dragon.
Dragons, gems, and
we-
fires wings.
Then what do we do with them?
Eat them.
I don't know. I'm just a slob.
No, you're not. What's your name, Slobby?
My name is Slob Monster.
I'm gonna call you something else.
Oh,
Call him slob.
Phil.
Your name is
Go with-
Dennis.
His name's Phil.
How do you like that?
I think it's a good name. A strong
It
name.
really
It's not.
isn't.
It's not at all. You should be ashamed. It's worse than slob monster.
Yes.
It actually translates the same in
Slob
Elvish.
monster.
Yeah.
It's something I never had before. Belonging, a company, and friends like you. Just like the elves. I bet they are together all the time and help each other with things.
Yeah, I bet they don't.
And talk about things all day long.
They might circle jerk. That's about it.
I've seen them in the evening and the morning when I sneak up to watch them.
That is a very creepy.
They sit at their tables together, always laughing, always glad.
You're definitely a Dennis.
Yep. Never mind. You were named properly.
Blah! This way. We'll go back to my house and then we'll find the way for you to leave. And the elves will be proud and they will be great friends together.
Sure.
You want to
Yep.
come back to Pennsylvania?
I don't know what that is.
We'll show you.
It's a place with lots of slob monsters, and you'll fit right in.
We're all slob monsters down here.
We'll drop you off at Shady Maple.
Boom.
It's free on my birthday.
Well, my house is just through these woods and over the next few hills. And so he leads
And
you
over a river.
over the river and through the woods.
To Slob
And-
Monster's
To
house.
Slob Monster's house you go. And fog pours down in between the rolling hills, and around the next bend you go.
I still need to make poopies.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thanks to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botched Podcast. And thanks to the people who have left us... Thank you.
A 5-poop review.
Thank you to the people who have left... Oh, jeez. I'm turkey drunk. And thanks to the people who...
Thank you to the people who left us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Yeah, you didn't do much better there, asshole.
I said the words.
And thanks to all the people who left 5-star reviews on iTunes.
Thanks to the people who have left us a 5-star review on iTunes.
And as always,
When you're feeding bacon to your dog, giving him butt scratches, yell botched. We'll hear you.
See you next week, nerds.
Austin, say something.
Bop, bop, bop.
Ba-do-ba-da-ba,
Do-wop.
do-ba-da-ba, do-ba-da-ba, do-wop.
Well, yeah.
Do.
That's going in the end.